Hey everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back. If you are already a subscriber, we are doing another yes or no pick a card reading. Go ahead and set the intention for the question that you are looking for a yes or no on, and then go ahead and pick whichever pile you are the most drawn to. We have pile number one, pile number two, pile number three here. As always, remember, if you don't like the answer that you got, we're going to go ahead and read into the energies of the cards, or if you do like the answer that you got, and always remember that you are in control of your life. So if there's something you don't like, now you have the information, have the energy, so you can work to change that. Okay. Otherwise, we are going to go ahead and jump right in here. Hmm. Hey, pile one. This is the pile that you chose. This is the answer to your question. Again, if you missed it in the introduction, remember if you don't like the answer that you got, this is just what is surrounding your energy right now. So you do have the power to change this. Nothing in tarot is set in stone. It's just meant to look at what you have now. Okay. And, if it's a simple question like, should I get this for lunch? Yes or no. And the answer that you get bothers you, that's another indication that something is off in your energy. Okay. And I'm assuming most of you aren't asking something so simple, but just using that to get an answer or to give an example. So right away, this is a no here. What I am getting is that there seems to be surrounding this situation, there seems to be some sort of finality um, in terms of either I'm getting that I think a decent chunk of you are expecting this to be a no, or you want it to be a no, or you're being guided for this to be a no because there's some sort of ending to this cycle for you. So this could be, the ending of a relationship, the ending of a career, the ending of, whatever it is. You guys obviously know what your question is here. But there is normally with this Four of Swords, I'll get kind of like a really kind of sad in your head type of feeling. But with this, I think that the majority of you who are getting this no are pretty at peace with it. Okay, like I said, this no is kind of leading up to the end of one cycle for you guys and starting something new. So it's a really beautiful pull in terms of, um, this, will kind of work out. With this Four of Swords being in reverse, I do think that this might be indicative of some of you who have been stuck in a situation um, for some time, kind of mainly stuck in your head. So try to remember that. But this is showing that, we're kind of moving out of that phase and getting over into you kind of being able to see things on your own and see things for yourself here. I'm going to go ahead and pull some angel cards, see if we have any other messages here from any of your spirit guides, um, your inner selves, your higher selves, God, Buddha, whatever it is that you believe in. Spirit, what angel messages do we have for those who chose pile number one? And if you guys haven't subscribed already, don't forget to do that. I post a lot of timeless content. Try to keep everything timeless. This is the only one that's wanting to come out here. Composure. Okay. Hmm. I think this is coming out as a reminder to kind of keep your composure throughout this change in the situation. And in order for this, whatever this is, to turn out favorably for you, the more composed you are within yourself and balance, the better that this is going to be. So we have, the swords and the wands energy here. And in this world, which is the end of the major arcana. So this is really, really symbolic of a big change. If there is some worry around your question, This is your reminder to kind of keep your composure. You are a lot more powerful than you think and then you know. Okay. And even for some of you, I think this might be, you might be realizing that you're coming into a new version of yourself. There's a really big energy of a new version, a new transformation. Let's get some energy around this pull here. I'm really getting a heavy with this composure card. I'm really getting a heavy, like, don't forget how powerful you are and how much control you actually have over your situation. Okay. Spirit, can you get some more information, some more energy around this pull here? Usually when I pull a no, I get a lot of energy of like people not wanting the no. But I'm getting a really like I'm not getting a lot of resistance with this. So I think most of you are either looking for this no, expecting this no, or you're just okay with it. Um, and again, for those of you who, you weren't looking for this no, then well now you know where your energy is and how to change, your energy and, you know, manipulate and manifest the reality that you do want. All right, spirit. Let's get something here. Okay, so we have the thinking woman in reverse, the third chakra in reverse, and door to romance here. Okay, so I am going to pull some cards. For those of you who, this is a love related question, we're going to pull some cards for that later. Not everybody comes here for that though, so I like to pull those last. That way, if people aren't interested in that, they don't have to stick around for it. Um, So like I was saying, this thinking woman, coming out even just on top of the four of swords. This is, kind of another maybe get out of your head with the situation or you are getting out of your head and kind of moving forward. This is just the confirmation that, you know, either continue like spirit is saying like continue moving forward in a positive direction or continue focusing on what you do want, not what you don't want. Okay. But I think for a lot of you, you're already doing this. And then we have this third chakra here. Um, yeah, this just falls right back into what I was saying. I think there's a huge chunk of you that really need to decide what it is that you want, exactly what it is that you want, write it down, affirm for it, and pursue it mentally, okay? Pursue it mentally, and then you're pushing it out in the 4D and the 5D, and then it will manifest in your 3D. Yeah, there's some sort of blockage here with you guys. Maybe you're questioning how powerful you really are or how much control you really have over a situation. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump. We're gonna jump to the romance card here. So if you guys have been seeing threes, multiples of threes, um this might be a sign for you. For those of you who this is a romantically inclined question, I am getting a positive vibe from this. I'm getting a little bit of a kind of a knot in my stomach. I think some of you might be feeling some anxiousness around this situation, or this might be spirit saying, hey, just relax. Again, I think kind of the theme here is focus on what you do want and things are going to work out okay. All right, so for those of you who this is, regarding a romantic situation or, a friendship situation, just a relationship in general, let's go ahead and see what spirit has regarding those. Looks like some of my cards are boxed in here. Sorry, they'll come out however they want. I'm gonna take those because it looks like that's what was trying to pop out here. Separation, coffin, and seduction. Okay. Yeah, for those of you in a romantic situation, this is kind of exactly what I was saying. You might be in a point of separation with somebody, or you're not really clear about what it is that you want. So this kind of goes back to what I was saying. Get really clear about what you want. Do you want this relationship? Do you want this friendship? Do you want this business partnership? What exactly do you want? And what do you want surrounding it? Do you want it to be, you know, prosperous? Do you want it to just be a healthy relationship? Get really, really clear in your mind's eye what it is that you want. Okay, and this coffin goes back to the world card that we had pulled earlier, where I think that you guys are kind of realizing this already. Um, if if you're already past this, just ignore this. But this is kind of, the clarity of that is coming to an end. That mindset, that mind frame is coming to an end, and you guys are about to manifest what it is that you do want. Because at the very end here, we have seduction. Um, this mentions a third party interference. That's only going to manifest if you guys focus on it. I'm very I love tarot, guys, but I also believe in our own power. Okay. So this is always just meant to read the energy. And I don't think any of us want to deal with third party interference. So I'm getting really heavy, something people are trying to create or control or do something with this pull. So yeah, don't picture a third party in your mind. Or if you can't get a third party out of your mind, picture them with somebody else. Or picture whoever it is that you're with, not wanting to be with them. Or whatever it is, whatever it you can manifest in your mind to make it favorable in your situation, okay? And there are a ton of videos out on Facebook about manifestation, um, and keeping positive, et cetera, et cetera. Neville Goddard is a good one to start with. I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. If you guys have not subscribed already, please subscribe. I do appreciate your support. Like this, comment, let me know what you guys want to hear. I do personal readings. My email is listed in the description box down below if you want to email me regarding that. Otherwise, peace, love, and light, and I will see you all another time. Bye. Hey, Pile 2, welcome to your reading. If you missed this in the introduction, remember that if you do not get the answer that you were hoping for here, this is just reading your current energy. So you have the power to change that. Okay. So let's go ahead and jump right in. This is a no. Okay. But I'm not getting a bad vibe with this no either. Usually when I pull no's, I get more of like people who don't want to hear the no, or there's some resistance towards it. So either you might be accepting of this no, or you're sticking around because this is fantastic for you. This is a great no, or this is giving you some clarity, or you want to see how you can change the energy. So let's look a little more into the energy that you have. I do think you guys are really trying to create something right now, um, and I think you guys are in a position where you're pretty clear about what it is that you're wanting to create, especially with this Two of Swords in reverse. I do think that there may be um, some resistance, towards what it is that you're wanting to create, not a lot here, though, okay? There is some sort of blockage here, though, because this is you guys trying to create something or manifest something, or you really want something right now, but there is something that's holding you back here, and I'm actually gonna pull some more tarot here so I can get some more clarification on this Death card. Because usually this is indicative of a change. So let's see, Spirit, what is holding pile number 2 back? What is holding pile number 2 back? What is the blockage here? Let's find out what this blockage is. And, even if this is a no that you did want, um, let's see if we can speed everything up here for you in the 3D, okay? Guys, I am going to read some love oracle at the end for those of you who are here for relationships. Otherwise, we're going to look at angel messages, excuse me, and anything else that kind of wants to pop out. Okay, so we have the magician in reverse here. So kind of like what I was just saying, there's some sort of block, and spirit is literally just telling me the same thing that I was saying. So there's something that you guys are trying to create here. I mean, this is what the magician is, right? Um, I think there whatever your situation is, there's some sort of disbelief that you can't have the situation or that you don't deserve the situation, or that it's too good to be true. Spirit, how can we speed this up? With the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so this, even the Page of Pentacles coming out in reverse. Um, Gosh. Yeah, things are kind of I think this might be that things are happening slow for you in the 3D, so you're not wanting to it's almost like you're not wanting to believe that things are possible. Um and with this page being in reverse, the biggest message that I'm getting is to kind of let go. Let go of that belief and just keep creating. Okay? Keep creating, keep focused on what it is that you want. Spirit, is there any other message we have here? Yeah. Okay. We've got the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Sun in reverse. Okay. I'm getting this clearly. It's totally your mindset. It's totally your mindset. As soon as you get this mindset focused on how worthy you are of what it is that you currently want and the reason that you're here, the quicker that the sun is going to turn around. Okay. But you guys aren't feeling it right now. So if there's something blocking you in the way of feeling it, like if you're in a situation, I'm just going to use romance, for example. Okay. So if you are in a romantic situation and you're trying to manifest a partner or whatever it is, manifest a friendship, you might be trying really hard, or you might not even be trying to manifest, but there's some sort of mindset that you have where either you don't deserve this, it's not possible, whatever the case may be. Once you stop that, all of this is going to turn around. Okay. This will turn around. Let's see if we have any other messages. Yes. See, this moon and the 7 of Cups. Okay. So I think I just struck gold with some of you. Yes, go within, change how you feel within, okay? And then your cups are going to kind of start overflowing and you're going to start seeing some negative things kind of drift away, get out of here, and you're going to kind of start going, "Oh, okay, I get it. I see how this goes. I see how this is." Okay. This is, this is beautiful. This is Please don't forget that you have so much more power and so much more control over what happens in your life than you think. We're gonna see if we've got any messages from your spirit guides. I'm getting a really heavy, anxious feeling in my stomach. This is from the last reading too, so let me know if that resonates with you guys. It could just be lingering from the last reading. I'm getting like a breathe. You just need to breathe, okay? Just breathe, relax, know that it's yours. Know that whatever you want can come to you. Yeah, friendship and union. I think that there's a decent chunk of you that this is, relationship related. Whether that's, like I said, business relationships, friendships, um, romantic relationships, maybe relationship with a sibling, whatever it may be. So I'm going to jump right into our love oracle. This can, again, apply to any type of relationship. This might be a relationship with yourself, okay? And for some of you, I'm getting that you either, I'm getting two mixed messages, but they're both coming out. So I'm getting that some of you really need to kind of focus in on your support system and focus in on your friends. And then I'm getting that some of you need to kind of leave some maybe more toxic friendships behind. And that doesn't have to be forever, but start being your own best friend right now. Okay. When you're having a shitty day, or you're not feeling like yourself, or you're not feeling good, say the same things you'd say to a friend. If a friend called you and said, "Oh my God, I had a shitty day. I just feel terrible." What would you do? You would start telling them all of the beautiful things about them, how they're a great person, this and that. So when these thoughts start coming up in your head, or you start seeing something in your reality that you don't like, go within, like this moon is saying, and that's when all of this is going to turn around. Okay. Spirit, what other messages do we have for those who chose pile number 2? Not a whole lot is wanting to fly out for me today. Just bear with me here. Spirit, what other messages do we have for those who chose pile number 2? Can't remember if I said this or not, but while we're waiting for Spirit here, if you guys haven't subscribed already, please do so. I do appreciate your support. I try to post almost all of my content as timeless so that you can come to it at any time. I do the majority of yes or no readings, but I try to throw in some, love readings and other things at times. Okay, I think this is all that's wanting to come through here. So we have the X. We have breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. Okay. This is making a lot of sense now. Okay. In order for this situation, for those of you who, again, this is relationship related, in order for this to change around, you have to change the story within yourself first. And what I mean by that is if you are constantly focusing on the negative thing about somebody, that is what you are going to get more of. You are constantly focusing on how you were not good enough. That is what you are going to feel like, and that is what you're going to get more of. I won't go into the science and the psychology and all of that behind it. But just trust in yourself. Trust, that you can have whatever it is here that you're wanting. Okay. Whatever it is that you're wanting, you can have it. And if this no is what you were wanting, you can speed it up by applying these same concepts, okay? These same principles. Stop repeating the same patterns in your mind frame and what you're going to want and what want to create with life right now, whatever it is going to manifest a lot quicker. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. Again, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and let me know what you guys want to see in the future. Otherwise, peace, love, and light. And I will see you all another time. Bye. Hey, Pile 3. All right, we're going to go ahead and jump right into your reading. If you missed this in the introduction, remember, if you don't get the answer that you want here, this is, just an indication of where your energy is, and you have the power to change its energy around. You guys are actually the only ones that 5 cards popped out here. And, ooh, okay, this is a no. Um, ooh, for some of you, I am getting that you may be feeling really maybe discouraged or stuck. Um, or maybe trapped, or you're not wanting to get out of your comfort zone. Um, and you might be looking for some sort of peace within yourself or with somebody else, especially with this justice card here. You might be waiting for the the scales to tip in your favor. Um, for those of you who are wondering about a third party situation, whether that is, this is a no, totally. When it first came out. But even with this Three of Cups being in reverse, for those of you who are here wondering about a third party situation, um, which this doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, it could be, something else being a priority other than yourself. I'm getting a no. Okay. And that's coming out pretty heavily. A relationship type of vibe is coming out much more heavily here. Okay. I am getting, for those of you who this is relationship related, that there is some sort of separation here. Um, and there isn't really any forward movement, I think, from either of you at this point in time. Um, for those of you who this is not a relationship related question, I think that if you were drawn to pile number one or pile number two, that might be your pile here. I think we're gonna kind of stick relationshipy vibes here because that's the heaviest thing that I'm getting. Um, and somebody, whoever is drawn to this needs to hear this. There's some sort of justice that you guys are waiting for, something that you're waiting for to turn in your favor here. Okay. Um, I'm going to pull some spirit guide messages and see if we can get any more information regarding this. Sorry, I know this shuffling is kind of loud. It's like you guys are waiting for this justice, but I think once spirit is saying once you find some peace within yourself, it's going to turn around and you're going to have this peace. Look at this justice when it's tipped over, when the scales are tipped over. This is kind of a more negative, entity, a negative looking thing. Um, and it's hanging on this sword. The scale is not going to tip into your favor until it tips in your favor in your mind. Okay? Because right now, okay, I'm going to be harsh for a second. Right now, this woman looks very, very, beautiful, attractive, whatever. Um, when you tip the scales, when you turn it around, you kind of realize how evil it is. And this is I'm getting really heavy, like duality vibes from this card right now. Like there's a dual side of you. And I think that you might think that you're on the right side of things right now, but you're not. Okay? You're not. It's your mindset that has to change in order for the situation to change. Okay. And I don't think you guys have been feeling good about the situation either. Right? So, Spirit, what messages do we have for those? Don't be fooled by, okay, let's use an example. If you're sitting on the phone with your friend at night talking about how we're going to use a romantic relationship, but this could be, you could be fighting with your mom, your dad, your sibling, your friend, whatever. But if you're sitting talking on the phone, bitching to somebody else about this situation, and you guys are going back and forth, that might feel good in the moment, but it doesn't really change anything and it doesn't really serve you. It doesn't do anything but make that situation more of like what it is. Oh, we got a lot of cards that came out here. So we got ask and receive, romance and connection, inner child healing, composure, excuse me, and transformation. Okay, yeah. This is definitely something where there's some inner work that needs to be done here that's not being done, okay? Especially with this inner child healing coming in reverse and this composure coming in reverse. Look at this composure also has the sword in it. We have a lot of heavy sword energy. Um so I think that there's probably a decent chunk of you who don't really know exactly what to do. So this is kind of spirit saying ask and receive, but have the faith. Have the belief that what you want out of this situation is going to come into fruition, okay? Do the work on yourself in the interim. Don't worry about what's happening, around you in the 3D. Just have faith that things are going to work out and keep your mindset, where it needs to be. And then you're going to have this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful transformation, okay? I'm going to pull some more oracle cards from another oracle deck that I have. This is the Work Your Light oracle cards. Yeah, I'm almost getting like a kind of stuck feeling from you guys. But the stuckness is within yourself. Once you start kind of bouncing around and moving your energy around and maybe even physically moving. Oh, see, look, the play card came out. Physically moving around, you're going to start kind of breaking up and moving some of that energy around. So this is really, I think, a time for you to just go within yourself, and just be really kind and beautiful and, you know, just be your own best friend. I'm getting like heavy moon card vibes from this one. It looks like the moon card. It reminds me of the moon card in the tarot deck that we were using a Come on, Spirit. What other messages do we have for those who chose pile number 3? Okay, that one was wanting to fly out, so we're going to take it. Okay, so we have this no card in reverse. So this again is kind of telling me we have a no here. I don't think that a decent chunk of you wanted this to be a no. Or excuse me, there's some sort of resistance towards this being a no. It's almost like a pride issue, I think, maybe. I'm never gonna bullshit you guys and just tell you, fluffy shit that you want to hear. Um, but this is like even for some of you, I'm getting like your world is being turned upside down right now. Like it's like holy shit. Like I didn't realize that's what was kind of going on. Um, but like I said, this no is coming up in reverse. I'm getting like some stubbornness, some kind of stubborn vibes from it, but it's going to change around. It's going to change around. Okay, so I'm pulling from our relationship oracles. We have not today in reverse, healthy choices, the golden mirror, and the runner. Ooh, okay. So some of you might either be in a narcissistic relationship or you might have narcissistic vibes around you, either within yourself or within other people surrounding you. This could be a twin flame situation with the runner here and the golden mirror. Even though it says narcissist, I take the mirror as, you know, when you encounter your twin flame, they really trigger you really heavily a lot of the time. And you feel more intensely around them because they're bringing out things that need to be healed within yourself. Okay. So this healthy choices is just kind of that reminder to, excuse me, make sure that you have a really healthy mental diet. Um, and whoever is running in this relationship is it's going to switch. It's going to switch around here. And it's going to happen fairly quickly, I think, with this not today card. I think when you guys kind of go within and do some inner healing, um, it's going to change in your favor pretty quickly. Okay. And this doesn't have to take long. Like, you don't have to be like, oh my gosh, I have 20 years worth of trauma. How am I supposed to heal all this? No, just go within, say, I'm healed. I am healed. I am healed. I am healed, and let your brain fire those synapses and make you healed. You know, pay attention to your thought process here is a big thing that I'm getting. This is a big overall energy, actually, with all of the piles, is to really go within. Yeah, and you guys will be great. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, I do those. My email is listed in the description box down below. Otherwise, if you haven't already, please subscribe. I do appreciate your support. Like, comment, let me know what you guys want to hear. Otherwise, peace, love, and light, and I will see you all another day. Bye.